y'all. So this video is I actually have a blog post about this already, and I was like, why did I make a YouTube video? So here I am making a YouTube video. All right, guys. So you know the struggle, dark skin, the struggle to find cosmetics that work on us. Folks be out here making these contouring palettes that truthfully can't contour on us. So thankfully your girl is a makeup addict. I buy a lot of makeup. Therefore, and thus, I know what works on us. So I'm going to preface this by saying some of these junks, and I call everything junk, some of these are broken, so I can't actually show you swatches because I need to press them back to make so they work. I've been using them broken because I just use them at home. But I'm going to throw some alcohol in there, switch them up, and make it happen. But so some of these I can't actually show you my swatches, but I'll put like some stock images that I find online of the actual colors. So the first one that I'm going to talk to you about is the BH Cosmetics Contouring Palette. I got this for $19. While I didn't love it, as you saw in my review of this palette, the reason I didn't love it, Lord, my gel nails are falling off. I'm a mess. The reason I didn't love it is just because it's really cool. The colors are cool. So which is what, truth be told, contouring products are not supposed to be giving you warmth like that. But this is a little bit too cool for me. So you have to warm, if you like a little bit of bronzy something, you gotta warm it up a little bit. But it's alright, you know, but it works. Believe it or not, these colors here that don't look like they'd be dark enough on us, they are. So it works on my skin. Yes, get it if you want to. If you want to. It's cheap and the pigmentation's okay. So the next one that I want to talk to you about is the Anastasio Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. This one is actually in the shade medium because this came out. They didn't have an even deeper shade until much later, or maybe they just released a newer palette maybe in the last couple of months that's a little bit darker than this, but this is dark enough for me. Like these are, I can't even imagine. I wonder if the other one now, I think it's dark. I believe that one's either deep or dark, something like that. I imagine that the colors, the browns may be a little bit warmer because these browns are also relatively cool. I will say about this palette is it is hella waxy. So it's good for oily skin because I'm an oily girl, right? It's good for oily skin so it doesn't make you greasy. Like the Cover FX one that I reviewed last year. Lord, it was around this time last year. Super not, like, no bueno for oily skin, like greasy as hell. But, so this doesn't do that. But I had such a hard time. I have a hard time actually picking up the product with any of my brushes because it's so stiff. Like, I feel like I need to microwave this, right? But it's dark enough to work on us. So the next color I want to talk to you about is Max Sketch. This is okay, so the two MAC blushes I'm going to talk to you about here are my favorites. So Max Sketch, oh gosh, it's broken, so y'all going to have to bear with me. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of a swatch for you, okay? Can you see that? Kind of, sorry. Broken, so it's not really swatching, so I'm gonna just keep talking and try to swatch it properly. So this is actually a deep purple shade, but it looks gorgeous on dark skin. Like, you do not have to contour with a dark brown. Some folks even do black, but this is gorgeous. So this would work on my skin tone, darker than me, like really, really pretty. I use it a lot. My little niece was here last week and she broke it, but I break it all the time, so I wasn't mad at her at all. I love you, Gigi. So the next one that I also really, really love is Max Film Noir Honey. Yes, this is another one. So truth be told, like I keep one of these. I keep Film Noir in my travel bag because it's like you can't use both. Like, they're really similar. You don't need both, but Film Noir, unlike what's that other one next to it? Sketch. So I'm trying to swatch this for you really quickly. So Film Noir, unlike Sketch, is a brown color. So this is Film Noir. Please excuse my nails. You know, I'm gonna stop apologizing about not having my nails done in these videos, and you know why? It's because I work from home. And my son, I took him out of daycare until he goes back to school in September when he starts preschool officially. He's home with me all day. And I do not have 2 hours to be sitting getting my nails done all the time. Like, I'll beat the face, but I can't do the nails too, and mother and work and create video. So this is the one time I'm gonna actually explain to you that my nails are gonna be jacked up in about 75% of my videos. I'm getting them done tomorrow, but that's it, okay? Anyway, so back to these. So yeah, so these are, I love these. When I tell you the pigmentation on these, incredible. Perfect, work great. I believe I'm using, no, I didn't use any of these today. None of these two. But these are great. Like they work well for dark skin. Ready? Let's keep going. The next one, this one I did use today. It's Inglot's Stick Foundation in the color 117. I will have links and prices for all of these in the description box. You can also visit, I'll have a link to my blog where I also have this is a post already on my blog. So if you haven't visited lisaalamo.com, you better get familiar. So yeah, this is, I love this one. Like, can you see that? It is dark, dark, dark. Let's let me roll that up a little bit. Can you see that? Yes, honey. Dark enough to contour is what I use today. And I do not like a crazy sharp, ridiculous contour. So I always buff out my contours. And what I buff it out with, and this gives me warmth, is, as you can see, Covergirl Clean Collections Ebony Bronzer. I literally have like nothing left. And I always have to order this online because I don't have time to be going to 50 different drugstores trying to find it, because some folks carry Covergirl Queen Collection, some folks don't. This is, I don't know. I've been using this now since 2012. It is a staple in my collection. When I'm just running out the door and I'm not putting blush, I'm not highlighting, like, this is the one warmth product that I'll quickly put on my cheeks. It is not that dark. So if you're darker than me, there's a chance it won't show up on you unless you do like a really major highlight, and that makes it pop. But it's definitely, for me, it works great as a blush. It works great to warm up. Like any of these darker highlights that are, or rather any of these darker contouring products, this helps to kind of warm them up, the cool ones. So I have it all. Listen, if I could just bathe in this stuff, like, that doesn't make sense, but I like it a lot. Two other products that I'll talk to you about. Everything here has been loved, okay? Because I use it. So there is the MAC concealer palette and NYX concealer palette. Look familiar? To me, the quality on these are roughly the same. This is a little bit oilier. Like, I could even see it in the pants, a little bit oilier. But both of these have deep brown shades that are dark enough to contour us with. Now, these dark brown shades, they're concealers, and they're warm. They're very warm, so if anything, I feel like they may be a little bit too warm, but they work. They're dark enough. Okay, trust me, trust me. Two more products for you guys. Okay, so another one is by Shea Moisture, and the shade is called Mandalay Dusk, and it's similar to the Covergirl Queen Collection's Ebony Bronzer. This is also a bronzer, but it's darker than Ebony Bronzer, so it actually will show up a little bit more for your contour. This is another one that I broke that I need to repress, so I can't show you here, but I'll try to find some stock images, something to kind of show you the shade. Unfortunately, Shea Moisture is not carried at every Target. I think Ulta now carries Shea Moisture Cosmetics, I believe, don't quote me. And of course, you can order it online, you can order it at Target.com. But I got this randomly like last year sometime. But yeah, I actually really like this color. This is another staple in my collection. And last but not least is Becca Cosmetics Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundation in the color Cacao. Anyway, so yeah, this is another one that's dark enough for us. Yes. It's dark enough for dark skin. So what other, I don't know what other palettes are out there. I have so many contouring products, so whenever people say, actually no, LA Girl Pro Concealers, I think the color is Espresso, that's dark enough for dark skin. Maybe, or there is something maybe darker than that, but they have one too. Like, you'll find a shade in there as well, and those are only like $2–3 a pop, so that's also a great option. So this is it for my roundup of contouring products that are dark enough for dark skin girls. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Please, down below, list additional products that you have tried or used that work for you. I know Black Opal also makes foundation sticks. I can't ever find Black Opal at the drugstore, so it never happens for me. But I heard they do too, so maybe there's one there that works. So let me know in the comment section which one, or have you tried any of these? Definitely let me know if you're gonna pick any of these up. Of course, I'll have links to all of these also in the description box. Please rate, comment, subscribe, tell me where you've been. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'm all over, and links to everything below. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.